Halli Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. I am Jisary and today I take you on a trip to Winter Wonderland, which is fancy for creating an artwork with peaceful winter vibes. After all the redraws and redesigns, I thought it might be a good time to just relax a little. And since it is winter, at least where I live, I thought working on something with chilly winter vibes sounds exactly what I need. For this one, I set myself a bit of a time frame. One of my issues is that I tend to start working on an art piece and never finish it. I started fully motivated, get lost in details, start disliking what I'm doing, and throwing in the towel before it is done. So, I concluded, setting myself a timer to work in will motivate me to keep focused and finish it. I set myself a maximum of 3 hours in total, so let's see what we can do. Here we go! Before we start drawing, let's think about what cozy winter vibes mean for us. What comes to my mind is something like night and snow, also hot drinks and warm clothing. Yes, these are all important, so let's incorporate them into our picture. Let's start with a warmly clothed person. I think we want to dress them in a down jacket and a bubble hat. For some reason, I'm also thinking already of a specific color pattern with brown hair and pink clothing, so I guess making them a girl makes sense. No, this is not the perspective I want. Let's zoom out a little more and have more of a side shot. I really want to capture the snowy environment. Maybe she's standing on a porch of a house, looking into the dark garden. She's holding a hot chocolate in her hands, smiling as the snow is falling silently around her. Yes, that sounds like a cozy scene to me. For this setup, the lighting will be very important. Since it is night, a lot of the background will be blue colored. I want to have a simple background with some shrubbery, maybe some trees, so that it really looks like a garden, but only some to not make it too busy. The veranda is mostly made out of wood. That makes a bit of a contrast to the blue background, as well as some more warmth around our character. I want her to have wavy hair that flows around her head, adding even more comfiness. Let's continue adding more details to the concepts and create the outlines. I will divide the picture in 3 layers. House, so the front layer, girl, the middle layer, and, well, the back layer for everything else. I will set up folders for all of them separately so that we can add shading and lighting respectively. The more we go into the back, the less details we will have and the more bluish the colors will get. Let's add the base colors. I already know what I want here, pinkish clothing as a contrast to the blue base tones. Afterwards, we give the girl a basic shading, just from the general light of the moon. Then we add the base colors for the building and the background and combine the 3 together. Let's define the materials a little, both on the building and ground. We will put snow over most of it, so we keep it simple. As she's looking into the garden, we will add some base vegetation. Again, not too much to not draw the eye away from our cozy girl. As the vegetation is only decoration, I will not give it an outline or many details. I add a bit of a vignette to the sides. My plan is to have a light come from the house that creates a light cone in the middle of the picture. This means that the middle and around the girl will be the main light and the rest will be pretty dark. So we lay already the base for that. Then the most important thing, the snow. In the middle, where the light is, we make it white. Outside of the cone it will be bluish as it reflects the environment's color. I make it by hand. I'm sure there are brushes that we could use and that would make us probably faster, but I enjoy this kind of tedious stuff. Also, remember to add different sizes so that it looks like there is snow on all depths of the picture. Then we add a little fog. Often in winter, especially when it's super cold, there is some fog on the ground. It makes the picture a bit more interesting and gives it more depth. Remember to change particles to be bigger in the front than in the back. Then we add some simple shading to the building. Same as with the girl, this is mostly the moonlight shadow. Next we cover the surfaces in snow to indicate that it already is snowing for a while. The uninterrupted snow surface after it has freshly fallen is just the best. Don't forget to add some of the vegetation as well. Now to the shading that comes from the building. I want to make it really extreme and warm. This will create a lot of cast shadows, both from the girl and the building. It will create a nice contrast. So let's add those first and darken the vignette a little more afterwards. Now we add the lighting to the girl and the building, as well as the actual light source in the back, and change it to color dodge. This gives this nice warm glowy effect. And now we go over all elements in the picture and add shadow and lighting from the building as we see fit. And that's it. That is our cozy, chill winter vibes artwork with the keywords night, snow, hot drinks and warm clothing. Looks great. It is exactly what I wanted. And we stayed within our time frame of 3 hours. I actually took roughly 2 hours for this, so yay! What do you think? Is it what you expected? What would you have done differently? I'm eager to know. Or maybe you drawn with me. So please share what you've drawn. I would be interested in that as well. And with that, I take my leave. I enjoyed diving into the winter vibes with you all and creating something to enjoy. Let me know how you like these kinds of videos. We could also do this for summer or spring, or maybe Halloween if you enjoy them. I will go now and make myself a coffee and get comfy myself. Thank you all for joining. Your support means the world to me, and I hope I will see you again in my next video. Take care of yourselves and be cozy until we meet again.